Now let's discuss barking at a specific stimulus. The stimulus that your dog barks at could be a certain person. Or it could be any object, like a vacuum cleaner, hair dryer, or even an ironing board. Or your dog may bark at a certain area. This is the case with Maltese Savannah, who barks at the window and at the front door. The techniques we discuss can help you cope with barking at other objects, people, or other places as well. Savannah barks at the front door and when the mail is delivered.
Savannah!
She even barks at the window when she hears the delivery truck coming by.
The truck is coming and she's getting even more excited.
We've tried everything, treats, we tried calming her down, we tried holding her. If we know there's going to be people coming over, we lock her in the back laundry room to keep her from coming out.
The water bottle.
Yep, squirt water bottle.
We squirt her with water.
Everything that we can possibly think of. Savannah is a sweet and loving dog, and she's a part of our family. It'd be nice if she acted like a normal family member of this household.
Hi, ma'am. Nice to meet you, Cesar.
Yes,
Nice
Savannah, Savannah, come on, Savannah, in.
Come on, Savannah.
And now, come on.
Come here.
I just walked in, say hi to you. Mm-hmm. It's not that I'm disregarding her as a name, but I'm acknowledging that she's not in a balanced state.
Okay.
So if I go, hi, Savannah, then Savannah, I'm acknowledging not Savannah herself, but the state of mind that she's in at that moment.
Okay.
You know, so it's very important that you learn to see her as who she is. She's animal, dog, Maltese, Savannah. So I would stay away from the excessive amount of talking, you know. Savannah. So that creates a very excited state.
Savannah, come on, Savannah, in.
Come on, Savannah.
And now, come on.
Come here.
So she's already excited.
She's revved up even
Yeah,
further.
so the human comes with an excited approach.
Yes.
So in order for me to help you to calm down, I have to share inner calmness, right? You know, and what you're looking for is a more relaxed, peaceful way of opening the door. We tried two different approaches to correcting Savannah's issues. One with energy and body language alone, and one using food to redirect her attention. Find the method that works for your dog. To begin, I needed to claim the area as my own. So the point I'm doing right now is for her not to back away from this simple body language exercise. I turn around when she completely stands still.
She's avoiding your approach by walking back and forth.
Because she's in control of this environment. Now somebody is taking control of the environment and blocking unwanted behavior right away. So if she doesn't fight, she flies. So I can't leave her halfway while she's pacing. I have to always follow through. So that means I will stop the behavior and then make sure that she ends up in a surrender state, in a peaceful state. Let me see what, without the leash, how far can I take her so you can observe how would I stop this behavior without the leash. The walls are your leash.
Okay.
You know? So here I'm claiming this part. So if I move this way, so I'm just catching. By barking, Savannah was letting everybody know that she controls the front door. So this is without the leash. So this is my line right here. Okay, this is my boundary. Hi, Juliana, how are you? Come on in. So no touch, no talk, no eye contact. She was about to climb on the human and claim the human.
Yes.
So then what I did is I claimed my friend. See, it's all claiming.
Wow, it seems so easy.
It is. See, I'm not coming from a nervous point of view or uncertain point of view or it's not going to happen point of view.
So I need to change my perception when I open the door and be very confident.
That's all it is. It's changing your perception that transform the outcome of a dog. Then I wanted to show Jennifer and Eric how they could use the leash to assist with the same exercise. Right. Hey. What the leash is giving me access is to block the back and forth thing. Keep it in the zone that I want her to be in order for me to create a better hey. Hi. Hey. See, when they say, when you want to bring him to where they normally come on their own, they react completely different.
Yeah, she was like turning around to go away.
But at the same time, we don't want that either. We don't want the flight.
Okay.
See, we want the surrendering part. His point is for us to wait long enough so she can achieve calm submissive state, and then we do it again. Next, it was Jennifer's turn to take control. Energy, not so much the body language, just energy. Yeah.
So should I be snapping when she's doing that growl?
That makes sense to me. Whatever makes sense to you, that it feels natural.
Right.
You know, some people clap their hands, or people do these things. Some people do their feet in the ground, stamp their feet in the ground. Yeah. You stay right there. That's right. That's right. Don't look down, just control right there. There you go. You can move. Yeah, you can move the leg, like block. Yeah, that's right. And then put it back in position. That's right. So it's almost like dancing when you are in control. You are leading the dance.
Right.
And your whole entire body becomes a tool. She's doing it, so you gotta go back. There you go. There you go. She did it. That pull that you did earlier.
She kind of.
Yeah, she snapped out of it a little bit. But you can't stay in that position.
I gotta go back to my.
Gotta go back. The pull is just to the side, just to get her out of balance, just to snap her out of it.
Just to kind
from
of.
That's all
distract.
it is. And then you go back into this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta stand straight.
Yeah. There you go.
Hello.
Yeah, very nice. Take your time. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. Just walk in. There we go. Because the intensity is not so bad, you ignore. If you acknowledge it, and then he gets really bad. I'm gonna address it right now, but once she lowers that, I'm just gonna ignore. Because she needs somebody to feed her in order for her to stay there.
Right.
Now it was Eric's turn. Yes.
How are you doing? Good. Quiet.
Nice. That works. That when you do that, do the quiet thing again.
Quiet.
So that thing doesn't work for you, but that does. Notice the difference when he when he expressed that sound and that movement, it made it more clear for her coming from him. Next, we tackle Savannah's bad behavior at the male slut. Hey. Again. She can't walk away okay, and very gentle the touch, as you see, not harsh. The mind now is going through, all right, so you gotta process this thing in a different way. So I'm blocking her from her to getting any other option. My first thought was serious, yeah. I'm not angry about it. I'm just serious about your nervousness. It's not part of it.
Yeah.
Right? That's a consummate state. So, can I reward that? Absolutely.
Oh, good girl, Savannah. Can I try something that I do all the time with her right there? Is I get the mail, and that's an issue as well. The whole thing.
Just, okay, do it.
Going.
Now do it by yourself. Touch. That's pushing down. So when she does it again, you touch right here.
Right here.
With 2 fingers.
Two fingers.
Okay?
And then
The correction. If you need to send her to a more relaxed state, that's fine.
okay.
Yeah, but go for it.
Okay.
Even when she's climbing on you, that's something that we have to correct.
Okay.
I wanted to show Jennifer another method to controlling Savannah's behavior at the male slut. We use a treat to redirect her attention. That's another way where the dog pays attention to the smell, and now this.
Got it.
Okay? So if this makes more sense to you, you can use this, you know? So if she gives you, I won't give it to her if she's in 2 feet.
Okay.
Or she's on my leg, because then I reward excitement. So here I give it to it at calm mind.
Okay.
Okay. See, now she's paying attention to this. So, okay, so that's the difference. So you can do it both ways. Okay, do it.
Okay.
So, okay, let me show you again so you understand what I did. Okay.
Okay.
So you're Savannah. This is what I did. I waved the foot in your
her
nose.
Okay.
I didn't show you, look, Savannah, I have this. Savannah, you want a treat? That was now my conversation.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. We're redirecting, we're distracting.
Okay.
And at the same time, we're conditioning the brain. This sound gives her a treat.
Okay.
So we have to be able to do
I have
both.
to always give her a treat.
That's right.
I
want to teach you what is available.
Okay.
But I want to teach you the good and the bad of it.
Okay.
I want to be the treat. I want my love to be the treat.
Right.
There you go. And that's it. But she's on you, remember? You can move the treat forward. There you go. And open it. There you go. Then we use food to redirect Savannah's attention at the front door. Notice how this technique worked at the male slut, but was not as effective here. Hey. Well, that's a good example. That's a good example. Hey. Where the nose, where the sound overpowers the food. So at one point, the food won't work.
Yeah.
But on that it does.
Yeah, it did on that. Because obviously the doorbell has a more impact into her nervous system. Shh. Hey. 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 If I give it to her when she's barking, then I'm nurturing that.
Right.
Dealing with her behavior at the doorway is just one part of controlling Savannah. It is also important to address the root of her behavior, pent-up energy. You have to remember one thing, is that she doesn't exercise every day.
No.
Right? So this becomes her exercise. It's not a natural exercise, but she has nothing else.
Right.
But once we start including more often body, mind, heart way of relating to our dogs, well, you're saying, look, we've been here for a while, and she's not using common sense. Well, her life is not about common sense.
No, it isn't.
You know what I mean?
It's about eating, sleeping, treats.
It's about affection.
Yeah.
Food, treat, all of that is
Yeah.
affection related.
Yep.
So it never fails when somebody rings the bell. She doesn't fail. She's very consistent.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we're going to break that.
My greatest takeaway is that Savannah's behavior is correctable.
It's up to us right now. She can be a better member of our pack.
Let's review some tips for barking at a specific stimulus. Step in and correct the unwanted behavior. Be sure to follow through. Hello. Maintain calm, assertive energy. Do not yell. Find a method for correcting your dog that's best for you. What works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another. Take time to simulate the cause of the barking and practice correcting your dog. Ask guests to practice no touch, no talk, no eye contact when entering your home. You can use food to redirect your dog, but be careful not to reinforce the unwanted behavior. Let's look at another kind of nuisance barking while the owners are away. This is most often a symptom of separation anxiety. Terrier mix fella is a classic case. He was barking so much that Cindy and her daughter Sydney were going to get kicked out of their apartment if the issue was not resolved. Dogs are pack animals, so being alone is not a natural state for them. It is our job to make it less stressful. So we're going to begin with the exercise of him being in the room. Show me how would you put him in whatever place.
Okay.
Come on. Here you go.
Okay, see you later, fella. Stay.
be good.
You be good.
Be good, fella.
We'll be back. Be good. Be quiet.
We gotta wait. At the moment he gives the smallest amount of sound, which is anxiety. There you go. We have to immediately let him know that that's unwanted.
Okay.
And we're not gonna use the name to say, no, fella.
Okay.
We're just gonna use whatever sound you want and make sure you don't become angry, frustrated, or nervous or anything else.
Okay.
So you're setting him up to understand the concept of being behind walls or being without you. We have to condition the mind to become solitary sometimes, which is a very hard exercise, but this is how you begin.
Okay.
So you begin with 10 minutes at a time, and then the next day you go 15 minutes, and the next day you go 20 minutes.
Do I do this only when I'm home, or should I leave the house for 10 minutes, or should I stay in the house for 10 minutes?
I think for the first week, it's basically we do it you being at home.
Okay.
Even without leaving the house, you can just go open the door and close the door.
Right.
So you can create the sound, and you're conditioning the brain that this sound doesn't mean you have to become anxious from, right?
So he doesn't know.
So he doesn't know. So when you really leave, he's already conditioned to not react from it.
Oh.
Because if he does, you correct him.
Right.
The way you come back to release him from that area is very important as well.
Oh, okay.
Right? So as you see, you're not thinking fella, you're thinking calm, submissive animal.
Okay.
Pack leaders, that's how they do it. The followers say, hey, pack leader is here, pack leader is here. So you come in, you touch door. From the moment you touch the door, your energy is that way. Shh. Shh. Notice how I used my energy alone to communicate with fella. Then you invite down.
Wow.
It's best not to say, okay, fella, we gotta go, we love you. You don't say that because the mind gets excited from it. Practice calm, assertive energy when you leave. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. Okay, so let's do a little bit of the sounds that are gonna be classical sounds that might... Is it moving? No?
Yep.
No fella. Fella? No.
There we go. So you see? So we send them back because we didn't ask for him to come.
Right.
So he doesn't go through a horrendous separation anxiety. We are actually doing step by step.
Okay.
Remember to provide exercise before you go. The goal is to leave your dog in a relaxed state. Now, let's review some tips for barking while you are away. Start by leaving your dog alone for a short period of time. Then, gradually stay away for longer and longer periods. Practice by leaving your dog behind a closed door and correcting mild, anxious behaviors. When you leave and when you come back, practice no touch, no talk, no eye contact. Remain calm and assertive to assure your dog that you have everything under control. Take your dog on a nice long walk before leaving for the day. Now, let's look at overexcitement.